In Genesis 1:1, it says, God created the heaven and the earth. And in Genesis 1:2, it mentions God moving on the face of the deep and the face of the waters. If we jump to Genesis 1:6, it says, and God said, let there be a firmament in the midst or middle of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. So, what is a firmament? Some sonbooks, which we know in part 4 is Holy Bible, have changed the word firmament to expanse or space or dome. A dome is a rounded vault forming the roof of a building or structure, typically with a circular base. Vault comes from the Latin word firmamentum, which we use in English as firmament. A firmament is a dome. In Genesis 1:14, it mentions lights being placed in the firmament or dome. It also says that lights will be used for day and night, for signs and seasons. And we covered one of the jobs of the lights for the night in part 7. In Genesis 1:16, it mentions the two great lights, one for day, the sun, and one for night, the moon. It says he made the stars also. So far, we covered that the Most High was working or creating on a face structure, as mentioned in Genesis 1:2. We also covered that he created a dome, which is located underwater, for example, and the lights in the sky are the sun, moon, and stars, which we all have seen with our own eyes. Now, why am I bringing this up? From the New Doctrine, in Revelations 12:9, it says, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. And how did Satan deceive the whole world? By lying about the world itself. Many people today believe we live on a floating ball that spins at 1,000 miles per hour that also revolves around the sun. They believe there is endless space, planets and galaxies, yet have not seen any or felt any of the motions or seen planets or seen the whole earth with their eyes being a ball. And they believe or worship that image, which is CGI of a globe earth and globe planets. Many Israelites who put out videos says that the shape of the earth isn't important, and they love to go with scriptures. If the shape of the earth wasn't important, why would the Most High reveal it? If these Israelites claim to be going with the scripture, why do they refuse to use the information about what we live on? It is because they believe in one of the devil's work or deceptions. In the book of Enoch, chapter 92, verse 12, it mentions that the righteous shall be selected from the everlasting plant of righteousness, and to them shall be given the sevenfold doctrine of his whole creation. like the children of Israel, finds it hard to let go and sticks with only a truth that sees fit to them. Yet they claim to go with scriptures. So let's get into more scriptures that debunks a floating ball earth. That they may do whatsoever he commanded them upon the face of the world in the earth. Now the man Moses was very meek above all the men which were upon the face of the earth. The world is also established that it cannot be moved. The world also shall be established that it shall not be moved. It is he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth.